I see the person right now. I see him like walking. There's a man coming out. There's people coming out with flashlights. Oh my God, I don't know what he did to this person.
In cross-examination, the defense quickly pointed out to the court, though, that it's nearly impossible to determine who was screaming because, again, Serdyka did not see any of this. It's what we heard. She was an ear witness. Also, after that, we heard from Jeannie Manalo. Manalo is another person who heard things happening outside of her unit. She says that she heard a howling sound. Then she saw two people on the ground. This is important. She believed that the bigger person was on top. She said that she believed that person was George Zimmerman. But here's the other thing. Defense attorneys asked her, well, why did you think that? And she said, it's because I saw the picture early on of Trayvon Martin. And she saw that picture of Trayvon Martin in his football uniform, a younger Trayvon Martin, I believe when he was 14 years old, a very different Trayvon Martin than on that day of February 26, 2012. Trayvon Martin weighed a little less than 180 pounds. George Zimmerman weighed 180 pounds. So, you know, Trayvon Martin was certainly taller, but the two were about the same weight.
And George, the judge also ruled today on those previous 911 calls that Zimmerman made to the police. She's going to allow the jurors to actually hear those tapes. How significant is that?
That's really important for the prosecution because, again, the burden is on them to prove that concept of depraved mind here in Florida, that Zimmerman had a pattern, that he grew with frustration, and the day that he faced with Trayvon Martin, that was the day that Martin would not get away. That's what they want to prove. So with these 5 calls, you hear a pattern. You do hear that Zimmerman called several times to the non-emergency number. Each time he would report suspects, either using the word black or African American interchangeably. And again, you know, the concept is he did it so many times. Is this the time that he snapped? That's what prosecutors want to try to prove here.
And George, Trayvon Martin's girlfriend expected to take the stand today, obviously a key witness. Any idea on what we might hear?
Well, still uncertain whether she will exactly take the stand, though it is highly expected that she will. This is a very important witness because, again, she was on the phone with Trayvon Martin on the cell phone. The two were talking, and this is moments before the shooting. So her account of what she heard, what she told Trayvon, what Trayvon told her, very significant to this case, very significant to the timeline, and it could prove to be crucial to the defense's case because it could contradict what George Zimmerman has to say.
All right, George, thank you so much. George Howell, this is a fast-moving trial. A lot of people watching those details.
Already ripping through the
graphic
witnesses
as well.
there.